It's the end of an era. 17 years ago, X-Men launched the superhero movie genre as we know it, and now its breakout star Hugh Jackman is saying goodbye to his iconic Wolverine character in Logan. This is Jackman's third Wolverine spin-off movie and a commendable swan song. From the opening scene, it's obvious that Logan is a far cry from your traditional X-Men superhero film. Just as Deadpool stunned some audiences with the amount of adult material, Logan earns its R rating for intense, bloody, and often gory violence. Jackman came up with the initial concept for Logan about 2 years ago. He then called director James Mangold, and they got right to work on this final chapter. The story takes place in 2029, 6 years after the events of X-Men Days of Future Past. Logan, now sporting a scruffy beard, has seen the majority of his fellow X-friends die off. He is no longer the Wolverine, but rather James the limo driver, though he is still recognized occasionally. Logan's main duty is helping to take care of an elderly Professor X, Patrick Stewart, who needs regular medication to prevent mind-controlled seizures that, because he has the most powerful mind on the planet, paralyze everyone on Earth. The Professor is hiding in Mexico, along with fellow mutant Caliban, played by Stephen Merchant. Logan is clearly aging as well and struggling physically, no longer able to heal quickly from gunshots and stabbings. A mysterious young girl soon enters their world, and she changes everything. Logan has a pretty simple story that's executed fairly well. The pacing is so radically different from the norm for this genre that it does take a while for the film to gain some traction. But once that happens, it's impossible not to become deeply attached to the core characters. Jackman gives the most physically demanding and effective performance of this series, as does Stewart, who has also said this is his final X-Men appearance. This is a rare superhero movie that can be categorized as a drama. Yeah, there's loads of action, but these scenes are purposely grim and not the usual glorified silly fun. Diehards may be excited by all the slashing, including more than one severed headshot, but the goal clearly wasn't for the gore to be crowd-pleasing. This is a story about a man coming to terms with life and the end of life. A washed-up former champion struggling to go out on his own terms. In many ways, Logan is a standalone film. You would not have to have seen any of the previous X-Men films to appreciate the messages and the execution. This may just be the new standard on how to end a superhero franchise.
This is what life looks like.
On the official LCJ report card, Logan gets a B. I'm Lights Camera Jackson. Go to lights-camera-jackson.com for the latest movie news and movie reviews, and follow me on Twitter at LCJ Reviews.